What's up, everyone? It's Dave from the Medal of Honor channel, and I'm bringing you a new vinyl challenge video. I've been thinking about this one for a while, and you know, these vinyl challenges, they're just something that's really fun to do. It's a way to kind of get you digging through your own record collection. Kind of reminds you of things that maybe you've forgotten about a little bit, and you know, gets a way for you to show us maybe new things in your collection that you haven't thought about in a while. What we're gonna do here is, as you know, if you watch my show normally, that's, you know, most of my vinyl is all metal related. However, I'd like to open this up to anybody who is into, well, let's just say music collecting. If you have a vinyl collection and you're into jazz or country, or you know, whatever you're into, doesn't matter. You can be a part of this too. You can, most of these, you know, maybe I think of it in a metal connection, but I think most of these anybody could find, any genre of music could apply to this challenge. Also, if you have a collection of CDs and you want to be a part of this, I'd welcome you also. You know, you're still collecting music. And CDs, you know, this has a lot to do with the album covers. Sometimes it has to do with the vinyl, maybe the colors, but you can always just show the disc itself. Yeah, if you're into any kind of music collecting and you want to be a part of this, you are absolutely welcome. Now the prize, and there is going to be a prize for, I guess, one lucky winner of this challenge, will be vinyl. Actually, I've been holding on to it for a year now. Last year I ordered this, and somebody accidentally sent me a whole case of them. So this is the 40th anniversary of Rush's Farewell to Kings, and it's still sealed, still in the plastic. And it's got some extra goodies in there. This super cool prize that I'm going to give away. I'm going to send to one lucky winner for this challenge. So the key to this is, put this over here, if you want to be a part of it, you got to make a video. Whether you start an actual channel, or you have a channel, or you just make one YouTube video that you upload. But the key is, in order for me to see it and for me to get to the winner picking process, you have to put a link to your video in the description, or in the comments of this video, not in the description. So yeah, when you know, in the comments there, just kind of copy and paste the link to your video, so that way it's easier for me to keep track of them all in one spot that way. And you know, I'll make a raffle from all the people who's posted it. If you want to be in the drawing, I mean, you know, you don't have to. You can just do this just for fun. I do these anytime I see one of my friends in the vinyl community post a vinyl challenge of some sort. I always try to participate because it's fun. So what we're going to be doing is, this is going to be 12 albums, and it's based on the months of the year. Some of the months that I'll give a category that'll be just, you know, one flat option, but some of them will have two options that you can pick and choose from. But either way, by the end of it, you'll be showing 12 of your albums. Since I'm going to go through everything on here, I'll be showing more than 12. But so yeah, you'll see as this goes along. It's fairly easy. Like I said, it's open to any kind of music. Anyone in the world can participate. Some of these, you know, maybe it might be where the category is based on a certain holiday. Might be an American holiday. Doesn't mean you can't participate in the challenge if you're, you know, from somewhere else in the world. That's just an easy way for me to kind of separate all the different months of the year. So anyway, so let's get to it. So I don't necessarily have a name for this. I guess we'll call it Dave's Monthly Metal Challenge, maybe. I don't know. How about that? All right. Anyway, so let's get to it. So the first one is going to be, of course, January. January is, you know, the beginning of the year. It's about new beginnings. Obviously, a lot of people use that time to make resolutions and, you know, changes in their lives. But I'm just looking at the new beginnings aspect, or just new. So for this category, show me the newest album in your collection. Doesn't have to mean new, meaning just off the presses, but just newest to you, the latest thing that you bought or purchased. And for me, I haven't even opened it yet. I ordered several things this week, so I'm not actually sure which one this is. I ordered several albums that are going to be for my next review, so I have an idea. Alright, and it is Rob Zombie's latest album, Upside Down. How about that? Alright, let's try that. Alright, so this is the Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy. I have actually listened to this, and it's pretty cool. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten more attention than it has, because it does sound, the vocals do sound very similar to the White Zombie Astro Creep days, which I think was intentional. John 5 did mention that they were trying to make it sound more like that. So this one, it says, comes with red, it's red with black and white splatter vinyl. Ooh, and a 28-page booklet. Let's check it out. I'm supposed to be using this for a review, but alright. So, let's see here. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's take a look at the vinyl. Ooh, check that out. Pretty cool picture of Rob pointing at the crowd there. And I'm not going to show you too much more, because let's save that for the review. But anyway, that's the newest album, brand new, Rob Zombie. There you go. Alright, up next is February, and you have two options for February. Number one is, of course, Valentine's Day. So show me an album in your collection with a cover that is either romantic or sexy. I'm going to go a little more sexy. This was the first band I ever saw live, Hurricane. This is Take What You Want. I always thought that was a lovely, lovely lady there. Yeah, saw these guys open for Stryper. That was my very first concert. So yeah, it's cool to have this album. Just black vinyl there, but anyway, so that is for Valentine's Day. That's, let's say, sexy more than romantic. Now your other option for that one is February is the shortest month of the year. So show me an album in your collection that is considered an LP, but it either is the shortest length LP that you have or the least amount of tracks. I went with the least amount of tracks and picked Atramentus, Stygian. This is an awesome album. I bragged about it a lot last year. Death Doom. The vinyl, I believe, is just black vinyl on this one. Yeah. But anyway. So yeah, only 3 tracks and still a full-length album. Alright, up next is March. So 2 options for this one. March, I'm thinking about just march or marching. That can be either in a picture of say an army or some soldiers or something marching, or it could be a song. My own band had a song called March of the Saints. So you got an album with a song that says march, or even sound effects of marching, like this, Metallica's Kill 'Em All, the song Metal Militia. At the end of the song you hear the boots marching onward to conquer. So anyway, Metallica's Kill 'Em All for March. However, your other option, of course, is going to be St. Patty's Day, which is the day I met my wife, actually. Since we're doing St. Patty's Day, show me green vinyl, or if you're doing a CD, show me just a green CD, I guess. But yeah, here you go. This is Overkill, the Electric Age. Nice bright green there. Alright. And for April, I want you to show me, April showers. So show me either an album cover with rain or a storm on it, or maybe a song with sound effects. I can think of several songs with the sound of a storm in it, but I just went ahead and picked out my Rush Permanent Waves. This is the, of course, 40th anniversary version of it, so it shows a nice storm, I think some hurricane action going on there. So that's your April showers. All right, for the month of May, just like today, Mother's Day. I should have made my birthday one of them, I guess, since that's today. But anyway, yeah, coming at you from Mother's Day today. So let's just include an album that either has like a mother somehow on the cover, or a song about a mother. I can think of one very well known, Danzig Mobile. So yeah, that was a pretty easy one. Mother's Day, Danzig song, Mother. I think of quite a few other options though as well. Mommy Where's Fluffy. Also, your second option for May is it's Star Wars Day, May the 4th, right? I know some of you hate hearing all the memes about May the 4th. I'm a Star Wars nerd. So, but what I want you to do is pick an album, band, song, something that is either directly or indirectly somehow related to Star Wars. And there's actually a lot of things you can do with that. I went with one that's pretty simple, being a metal fan. Vader. This one is Solitude Madness. This is the last one that they did. But Vader, obviously, you know, I think of Darth Vader. And then the vinyl on this one is a nice, gruesome looking swampy green with some bloody gore in there too. Very cool. Anyway, be creative. You know, there's probably something out there you can think of. Maybe somebody wrote a song about their steak being a little bit chewy. I don't know. All right, up next is June. June is the start of summer. You know, it's when you get out of school. For June, I just want you to pick an album that makes you think of summer. It's that time of year, you know, when you just driving down the road with the windows down and that, you know, nice hot air and just, you know, that good feeling that you get in an album that makes you think, whether it was from when you were younger or whatever. I don't know why this album always makes me think of summer. Van Halen, 5150. Yes, folks, Van Hagar. I like that too. I love Van Halen, but I love him with Sammy too. And this album, it's a great album. You can't deny it. This is a great album. The song 5150, just blasting that, driving down the highway. That's a great song. All right, so we're up to July. So for us Americans, we celebrate our independence on the 4th of July, and we do it by blowing shit up. Either an album cover that depicts fireworks or some kind of explosion. I think somebody else did one of these challenges with a similar category, and so I used this one, Def Leppard Pyromania. It's a great explosion happening right there. The other option for July is just like a really hot month. So show me an album cover that just depicts heat, something that's really hot summer day. I got an easy one here, David Lee Roth, Crazy from the Heat. I mean, that looks like a place I'd like to be. I share pictures of this kind of stuff online. That's my idea of paradise, is, you know, only maybe with a chick instead of David Lee Roth there, but yeah, Crazy from the Heat. Show me something hot. For August, want you to show me that August is back to school month. Summer is just so short, right? So I want you to show me an album that you loved back in high school. It's just one of your favorites and that you still love today. I'm choosing Rat Out of the Cellar. An interesting, there's Tawny Katane, who sadly just passed yesterday as I record this. Very sad to hear about that. She was definitely an 80s vixen. We liked her in videos and album covers, and so very sad to hear about that. Rat's been a big, one of my favorite bands of all time. Stephen Pearcy, I've done a few tattoos on him. Rat, just a huge band that influenced me to getting into metal. So anyway, this is where it started for me. This and Van Halen, Motley Crue, all that stuff in high school. That's how I got into metal. Okay, so for September, again, you know, one of the first things I try and figure out is like holidays that are associated with it. So I went with Labor Day. So for this one, it can be an album cover, it can be a song, it can be a sound effect, it can be you know, a song subject, but just something to do with work, with labor, whether some guys, you know, working on a car engine, something on the album cover, or a song about the working man. Rush, of course, you know, that's my favorite. So the song Working Man, I mean, that pretty much sums up work. Alternate for September is it's also the start of fall. It's when the summer ends and the leaves start to change. So show me some vinyl in fall colors. That can be red, orange, yellow, or brown. The album I chose is Anthrax's Worship Music, and it came in this pretty orange vinyl. So there you go. So show me some fall or autumn colors on your vinyl. Number 10 is for October, so obviously, and we're going with Halloween. Pretty easy. You know, when I was a kid, like, I was told that Halloween was the time of the year when all the demons were set loose on the earth. So show me an album cover with either a ghost or a demon on the cover. So I went with Merciful Fate's Don't Break the Oath. Great classic album there. And this one actually has some really nice vinyl and stuff. I probably could have used this for the autumn colors, but there you go. There's your fire colors there. Very nice. So, ghost or demon for Halloween. Now, as your alternate for October, October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which I find to be a fairly important one. I think most of us nowadays know a woman who has been you know, affected by breast cancer. So anyway, as you know, breast cancer awareness is usually pink. So show me vinyl, pink vinyl. This is Lacuna Coil. Show you the album cover. Sorry, there's the band, the album cover. But yeah, pink vinyl. There you go. That's your alternate. All right, so for November, of course, being an American, first thought was Thanksgiving. And particularly, you know, everyone talks about the bird. Let's see the bird. And I thought about, you know, not that many album covers probably have a turkey on it. So show me an album cover with any kind of bird on it, any bird at all. And I chose a kind of a dark one here, but this is Napalm Death. There's some kind of crushed dove in his hand right there. But yeah, show me an album with a bird on it. Any bird, that'll be fine. As your alternate for November, it is the 11th month of the year. So show me an album, any album that has 11 tracks on it. When it comes to full-length albums, that probably, if you collect enough, that shouldn't be that hard, you'll find. The first one that I came across in my collection was Killer Be Killed. This is a really badass album, sort of one of those super groups with members of Mastodon, Sepultura, and Dillinger Escape Plan. So yeah, great band, great album. Definitely check this out. Okay, and finally, we're at December. I'm not doing Christmas, fuck that. What I'm gonna do is for December, just show me the last album in your collection. And what I mean is everybody, you know, organizes their albums in different ways. Some do it, you know, alphabetically. Some will do it by categories, styles of music, and then alphabetically, whatever. Whatever the very last album is in your collection, no matter what kind of music it is, I want to see what your very last album is. So for me, it's Zyklon. This is Disintegrate, Killer Norway Death, maybe Blackened Death, but more death metal, I guess, even though it has Samoth and Trim from Emperor in it. Great album. Yeah, this is a kick-ass album. So anyway, yeah, Zyklon, ZY, obviously, that was the last one that you'd find in my collection. So, that is how it all goes. Of course, in the description, I'll have all the stuff posted there for you to copy down and try and figure out, go through your collection, find out what makes up these 12 months for you. And like I said, those alternates, you can just pick one of them. It doesn't have to be both like that. So just 12 albums in total. Do your best and have fun with it. And don't forget, if you want to be in the drawing for the Rush album, the 40th anniversary box sets of Farewell to Kings, you have to put a link to your video in my comments on this video right here. Also, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. It seems like I'm like 2 people away from 500, then 2 people gone, and then 2 closer, and so I'm really close to hitting 500. So that's why I went ahead and posted this. Plus, like I said, today's my birthday, so I thought, why the hell not? So anyway, if you go ahead and if you want to be involved in this, go ahead and put your link to your video in the comments, and on Sunday, June 13th, a little over a month, I will pick a winner. So don't forget to put those links in the comments, all right? So that's going to be it for now. Until next time, keep the horns up, keep the needle down.